Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue with our second part of the user edit action for identity library. Let's carry on. HTTP post public async task I action result. Oops. I action result user edit, and of course we need a user edit view model request. All right, let's go inside. Now it's going to be really long. Let's have a look our schema. So let's find the user first and do the validation. Okay, our user here. Yeah, we found the user. All right, this is app user. Then let's make the validation. Var validation. Oops. Await. But before we need to add our private read only I validator. Oops, sorry. User edit remodel and validator. Let's write here user edit validator. Perfect, it's added. Now user edit validator, validate async and request. Now we have a validation. If, guys, this validation is not valid, so what we're gonna do now, validation dot add to model state this model state and return with perfect. Actually, we can return the user, right? I'm going to use like that first. If we get error and we couldn't receive the user, I'm going to add the mapping here as well, and I'm going to return my user. All right, let's continue like that. Okay, after validation, what is going to happen now? We need to check the password, because validation, if it's validation done, we need to check password. Is password, if the password is correct, then we continue the other commands and actions. Okay, let's continue. Var password check. So he's going to check the password. I don't remember, but I'm gonna try. User manager check password async. Here we go. And what we need, user and password. This is user, and what is password? Request password. Perfect. And we have a user. This is not null, guys. Actually, we can do, if we put here, no. Is it nullable? Why it's nullable? Never mind, it's alright. Let's add here. Okay, so we have a user because we authorized. Okay, if password check is wrong, so what's, it's bool. So how we can check? No, that's all. If it's false, if password check is false, what's gonna happen? Now we're going to return a message. So let's add error to our model state. add model error. This is our method. New list. Let's add a new one. So what's gonna be? What is our message is going to be? Oh, your password is wrong. Yeah, we already and we already bring our username information, so just we can write the password is wrong. Password, or just write here wrong password. All right, perfect. Then return with. All right, if password is correct, let's have a look. Our schema. What's next? Is there any new password? All right. If new, sorry, request dot new password is not null. Uh, what we're going to do, if it's not null, so we need to change the password, right? Okay, all right. Let me think about it. If we input a new password, Fluent validation force us to add a confirm password. So we have a new password and confirm password. Let's, all right, let's try a password change for password. It must be the password change. I'm gonna have a look now. Wait. Oops. Change password async. Yeah, here we go. So what we need, user, request new password, current password and new password. User, request password, current password, and the second one, the new password. Okay, so new password. All right. Let's, before that one, this is not null. What is returning value? It is identity result. If password change succeed, what's gonna happen? Um, hmm. Do we need to return if password change succeed? What if I need to change my user information with my password then? Uh, let's think about it. Let's have a look our schema. Let's change passwords. Okay, no problem. Then we're not returning them. Let's have a look our previous project. I need to make sure everything is correct. User controller, user edit, yeah. We find the user, perfect. Password check is done. Yeah, we need to add VBAC result because we need to show it in the top of our forms. New password, we haven't, we change the password, yeah. If we have error, we returning, okay, perfect. So if we succeed, we continue to change our information with the other props, okay? So only if there is an error, we are returning the user edit again. That's the main priority, okay? All right. So let's change this one. And before that, let's add our VBAC. VBAC dot result failed password. All right. What's gonna happen is password change succeed is a false. Now we need to add our validation password change dot add. Is that identity result? This is bool validation result. All right. So what we're gonna do is succeed errors. Now we need to add model. Oh, sorry guys. Model state dot add model error list, and we need to add password change dot errors. Yep. And of course we need a vback here. Vback result new password failure. Okay, and we need to return view. Only we returning our view if it's not succeed. Alright, if it's not succeed, we return. If is succeed, we going out the scope and we're going out the scope and we continue. If we don't have any new password, so we doesn't attempt to join, I mean enter this scope, so we just continue. Okay, yeah, after sorry, after new password, so we need to we need to check, is there any new photo, or are we going to keep our existing photo? Okay, if request dot photo is not null, yeah, what we're gonna do, we're going to create a new photo. So let's write here, because we don't have any create photo, I mean image helper. So I'm just gonna type here explanation. Create, when we finish our image helper, we're going to edit here. Create a photo, and actually I can type after we create the photo, we need to add the file name as a string in our database, so I can add something different, a variable as a string. Okay, request file name. This is temporary, guys. Normally we're not gonna use that one. Just temporary. We're gonna change this. Datetime now string. That's all. Request file type datetime now to long date. Oh, sorry, string. So we can consider we add our photo, and if we don't have any photo, so we can pass this section. Let's have a look. Our previous project. Password check. New password is no. We passed this one. Yeah, the rest of them is in the service layer. Yep. Now, before the one, we need to keep the old file name. Yeah, this is the important. This is the important one, because if we add a photo, our the file name, because we're editing our file type and file name, so this is not gonna be request. We need to change user. Let's have a look. Yeah, we changing request file name and file type, so we're not able to um, we're not able to touch reach our old file name. I mean user file name. Actually, we can reach, but not that one. If something happened wrong, we need to roll back and we need to delete our image. You see that? If I delete any add picture, not that one. Must be a rollback picture delete somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. If something happen, a failure, so we need to use old file name to delete our previous picture. I'm gonna tell you step by step while writing our codes. Now, just keep our old file name, user file name. Okay, we have a file name here. If we didn't use this old file name, we can delete it later. Okay, so let's have a look. Request photo. If it's not null, request file name and request file type is assigned. This is temporary. Okay, the real one, we're going to add our image, which is this is an image helper we're going to create later, and we're going to assign our file name and type like this. Okay, okay. If what was the next one? If it succeeds, sorry, after photo we continue with the user update, right? Let's confirm from our previous project. Yeah, here. And we have a else as well. Yeah, don't forget the else here, because if you don't add a new the main logic in this post action, guys, we are editing our request because we didn't update user yet. We all we edit all information we need. Okay, so we are editing here now. So if there is a photo, we edit our file name type. If we don't have any photo, we're going to use the existing one, right? So let's delete it. So what is our existing old file name? Actually, we can use the file type as well, right? And file type. Yep. Let's copy. We're just keeping same. Okie dokie. I was thinking one more time, but we don't need to use those two. We can add these two prop in our CSS HTML file as a hidden prop, but I'm gonna keep everything here. I'm not gonna add too much prop in our CSS HTML. Let's continue like this. What we have here, user file name, file type. Okay, perfect. And result update user. Yeah, we're going to update now our user. Yeah, now. Alright, guys. Var user update. Await user manager user uh, update async. Yeah. So we need a app user, right? If we add our user, but we didn't with this user. This is the exactly coming from our database, right? But we always all the time we modify our request So we need to change this request, map this request to our user. Let's map now. Okay. Var mapped user mapper map user to request. Oops, sorry. Request to user, sorry, my bad. What is the ingredients? Source. Yeah, source is request, destination is user. Okay. Let's take this map user. Alright. So we have a user update in our hands now. Let's user update. Sorry. User user update is succeed. No, yeah. Succeed. Continue. What's gonna happen now here? So if we succeed, let's have a look. Yeah, user update. If we succeed, we're going to check, do we have photo or not? Yeah, this is the first thing what we need to do, because if we have photo, we're going to delete the existing one. If we don't have, we do nothing. Okay. If request photo is not null, alright, delete existing image. Alright, we're going to add this action later. If we don't have any photo, so we're going to do our succeed needs here. Yeah, photo null, photo not null. If photo not null, or file name. Actually, there is another option here. So if photo not null, we have a old file name here, right? What's gonna happen if old file name is null? Yeah, let's change it. If old file name null, or not null, yeah. If old file name is not null, it means we have an existing picture. Now we're going to use delete image method. If we don't have an old file name, we don't need to use delete image method. It means old file is null. We can create a new file and add our database. This is the meaning. Then we can continue what we need to do next. Okay. The next one is user update is succeed, and we need to some commands. Let me have a look quickly, and let's confirm. Yeah, correct. This is our delete method, which we're going to do later. So we're going to change our security stamp, which is important. Sign out, sign in, and return. Okay, all right. So to sign out and sign in, we need to add sign in manager, private read only sign in manager app user sign in manager. Perfect. Let's add in our, let's add these parameters. By the way, I'm writing here quickly, but believe me, to create these action, it took about 2 days of mine. All right. Await users. Sorry. user manager, security, update security stamp. What is this security stamp, guy? This is a security measure. For example, um, if you're using both, how can I say, if you're using two different browsers and if you sign in both of them, if you change your information one of your browsers, the other one automatically disconnect locked out because security stamp is changed and your login no more validate. This is this security stamp using for security measurement. Okay, let's now we need to sign in and sign out. First sign out because our information, critical information is changed. Now we need to sign in. Sign in async. Then what's needed? User persistent true or false. Authentication method no. I'm not quite sure. Let's make it true. What if user select false? We can leave it like that, right? Now you have to choose something. Let's make it false for the security measurement. Next time, uh, the person, he or she can choose whatever they want. All right. And now update is finished. Use update is finished. We need to return, but yeah, we need to return. We need to return redirect to action. Yeah, we need return redirect to action. Index action controller name dashboard, and the area is user. Perfect. All right. What's gonna happen if user update is not succeed? But before that, let me check how many minutes has been done. It's 27 minutes has been done, guys. Let me check. Do we have too many methods now? Sign and return, succeed. Okay. So we need to go back here. So we need this wing, the left failed wing. Now I am going. Should I stop? It's going to be too much. Let's finish our this section first, and we can continue fresh new lesson on the new lesson. So what's gonna happen if user update is a fail? Let's have a look at our previous project. So we need to roll back step by step. First photo, and then new password, and it's going to be finished. Yeah, there is not too much. Let's have a look our schema again. Yeah, it's failed. Request file name. We're going to check the request file name. Yeah, let's check it. If request the file name is not null, image delete is going to be here. All right. If request new password not null, we need to, where is our password? Let's copy all of them. Request password is not null. Request password change. change password user. Current password is the new password now because we rolling back, and new password is going to be the old password and it's going to be the password. All right. If it's not succeed, rollback failure. If it's not succeed, do we going to check this site? No, we're just doing rollback. Okay, just doing a rollback, and we need to update our security stamp again. Yep. Anything else do we need to do? Yeah. Result update user. Identity. This is a service layer, right? So we tuning identity result. Perfect. Let's get back to our user controller. Yeah. Password has not been updated. This error message is wrong, by the way. We did a lot of things that it's not just a password. Okay, with the data. Errors, we add all error list and we add extra error message. Username. This is for the something special. Okay, so we can return view now because this is an failure, and we can return view now. Hopefully this method is going to work. After finish our this section, by the way, we're going to create our service layer, and we're going to be a little bit simplify this section because there is too many line here, too many logic here. Okay, is there anything else that we need to do for post? Get, we did get and post. Now, the other lesson, we're going to create our CSHTML file, and we're going to test, and test is going to take some time because we have lots of information here, guys. All right. Take care of yourself. See you on next lesson. Bye bye.